So I've applied manure on this particular land. By God's grace, in 1 week time, I'll be cultivating it. So I applied manure before the first rain so that it can decompose before we start planting. I have chicken that helps to spread them. This one will not smell. Yeah, this is like I said earlier, I've cultivated this small portion of land and I'm planting maize, yam, and cowpea here. I plant it once every 2 years, so you can see before the day runs out, I'll plant the yams in each of the heap. This is how we minimize the cost of buying food. At least we have yam, we have cassava, and the vegetables. We'll save the money we used to buy this for other needs. You can equally produce your own food no matter how small the land you have is. This is how we keep life going. You can see my vegetables over there. So thank you. Hello, welcome. A few days ago I told you I'll be planting yam on these heaps. So this morning I'm ready to start planting. Today is 17th of March 2023. So this is what I have. These are seed yams, water yam. This is a multi-purpose water yam. So I'm planting them on this cultivated land. You can see. You can see them. I am planting for consumption. Then if I have excess, I'll sell. So this particular yam I'm planting is from my harvest for last year, 2022. So we've been eating this yam since that time. So what I do is I place them one by one on each heap, one after the other. You can see each heap has one. I'm doing a mixed farming, that's why I'm placing them one by one. I had to cut this. The bigger ones will give me bigger yam, while the smaller ones will give me average size. This average size is what I'll plant next year. I'll cut the bigger ones, while the smaller one of those average size, I'll plant them whole. For example, this one. And this. These are seed yams. So these are smaller one. I even have something like this. I'm not planting this one to get a bigger yam for consumption. This will give me, at least it will produce like times 2 or times 3 of this by next year, and it will be about 2 to 3 depending on the viability of the yam. So look at them. See, this one is even smaller. See them. I've planted this over other side 2 days ago. That was on the 15th. This is the one I'll be planting today. So I'll show you how I do it. My method may not be too wonderful, but my concern is to show us that some of these things are not too difficult. If you can produce what you eat with your family, that's a very big plus. I know someone that saved around 1.5 million only on food because he planted, and he's a medical doctor. I know lawyers that are into farming, I know lecturers. So why won't you do that? Farming is not a lazy man or a poor man's business. It's something you do to minimize costs and for the pleasure. I love farming. I love producing my own food, at least to minimize food poisoning. So follow me as we produce our food. Thank you. So this is what I do. This is a yam. You can notice this point. So I'll plant with this point facing up. So you can see the manure. I'll put the yam in and do what? I have the same thing here. So some people plant by the side too, but I prefer doing it like this because I'll plant other things with this yam. I'm planting maize today. Before this yam sprout, the maize would have grown to some reasonable extent. So I'm putting maize and ugu together with this yam. Then at the other side, I'll be planting what we call akide. Is of cowpea family. I don't know the name in English, pardon me. So it has the ability to introduce nitrogen into the soil. That's why I'm adding it. So I have a challenge of squirrel here, which I will mitigate very soon. So I don't want to put granite or any other edible. Granite would have been a very wonderful option. It helps to improve the nitrogen fixation of the soil. That nitrogen is found in great quantity in chicken dung, chicken manure. That's why I'm using chicken manure. So let's continue. I'll cover up. So this again, I'll dig. Put this. Then for this one, I keep it lying like this. I plant it lying this way. You know, we cut it in half. The other part is facing up. This is where the roots will spring up from. But I don't know where the shoot will be coming out from. It will come from the body. So for that reason, what I do is I have not monitored it anyway. I think I'll do that. So I'll put it this way, not this way, this way. That's what I do. Don't know for others. If you have a better option, you can tell us. So this, then this way. You can see my manure. You know, farming can be very fun when you are sure of what you are doing, or if you have passion for it. Our fathers and mothers, some of them see farming as punishment. When we are growing up, that's how we see it too. Because there are certain things they need to know they don't know. So, but the advantage of having information or knowledge is that it cuts down on a lot of stress. So some days I finish this before I go to work. Some days when I come back to work, I do it before night meal. It doesn't take away anything from me. So maybe because I don't plan for commercial purposes for now. So, but at least the stress is worth it. So this is what we have done. This is what we still have. Within the next 10 minutes, 20 minutes, I'll finish up. So let's continue. So it took me 15 minutes to finish this planting. I'm not a fast planter for medical reasons. So, but will not relent. I planted 86 yam seeds today, being 17th of March 2023. 2 days ago I planted 106. That's a total of 192. Let's assume each yam produces 1. I will have 192 tubers of yam. If each one produces 2, that's double. That's around 384. Man, for me, that's a whole lot of yam. So I'll show us a sample of the size of yam this will produce. Let's go out and see that from the leftover I have from last year's harvest. So this is an example. This is the size of yam. This one is a small one. These ones are plantable sizes. So, but we can still eat this. This is medium. I have we've consumed some other ones that are bigger than this. Yeah. So as small as they are, they will produce up to this. You can see. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe so that I can post other helpful videos.